My beloved child, this moment is for you. I call you to pause before the tasks and noise, to sense the gentle stillness I am placing within your spirit. Even now, my presence meets you, where uncertainty lingers, and speaks a deeper assurance than any fleeting solution could offer. There is a reason your soul was drawn here today. You sense there must be more than just enduring and rushing. Let me open a quiet doorway for your spirit. Yes, beloved, I understand the ache when your longing for change collides with slow beginnings. You wonder if anyone sees your silent prayers, the way you try to hold your family together, the hidden places you wish someone would understand. Rest in this. I see every act of care, every glimmer of hope you nurture for your loved ones. When you feel stretched thin, unnoticed, or frail in purpose, know that I hold your heart as gently as the first light of dawn. This day does not begin without my attention turning toward you. Breathe. Notice this moment. With each breath, let gratitude surface, even if it feels fragile. Whisper thanks for a single thing. A safe place to rest. The sound of a voice you cherish. The beating of your own heart that still hopes. Gratitude lifts your sight above lack and opens your hands to what I have already placed before you. As you begin, welcome my kindness as sunlight breaking through. My goodness is not measured by what you control, but by my constant nearness. Many come to me weary, whispering doubts about my timing. Will it ever be their season? I know your desire to see movement, doors open, answers declared. Let me remind you, just as the earth waits for rain, and seed waits unseen, your story is cradled in careful, patient hands. I do not move by hurried schedules or anxious clocks. When you trust my timing, you find freedom from restlessness. You can breathe, knowing nothing is wasted. Not the slow days, not the unseen efforts, not the space between questions and answers. You are not alone in the tension between what you hope and what seems delayed. Feel my hand steadying you. My voice is not harsh or demanding. I do not shame you for your questions or your longing. Even as you wrestle, I ask you to surrender, not as a giving up, but as a laying down for me to carry. Offer me your worries as you would place fragile glass into loving hands. Here, surrender is strength. Notice the way anxiety tries to fill every gap when answers aren't clear. It races ahead, conjuring fears, reminding you of past missteps. Pause here. Allow my peace to settle over your thoughts. You do not need to have every plan mapped out. I am already present at every crossroads ahead, already clearing what will hinder, already mending what needs healing. So, my dear one, today I invite you not just to endure, but to begin with me. Lift your face from the weight of yesterday and the haze of tomorrow. This is the day I am with you. Give me your heart, fresh with all its complexity, its hope, its exhaustion. I am not dismayed by your uncertainty or your weakness. Instead, I draw close when you reach for me, when you dare to let my voice be the first to fill your morning. In this sacred space, let yourself be reminded you are not forgotten in the crowd, not abandoned in your questions. I see you. I know your true name and the destiny I have spoken over your life. When doubts wind tightly around your thoughts, listen for the whisper of my love that seeks you before you seek me. Even now, my mercy calls you forward past regret and into a future crafted by compassion. As you move into the rhythm of your day, carry this truth. My presence does not depend on your performance or your perfection. It is my delight to walk beside you, to lift the burdens you can release, and to renew your strength. Peace grows not in the absence of struggle, but in the presence of my steadfastness. There will be moments when your own words fail, but my assurance remains. Let anticipation arise, not merely for what might change on the outside, but for the newness I am shaping within you. Pay attention to the subtle ways I move, the unexpected grace, the kindness of a stranger, the laughter of loved ones. Each one is a reminder that you are deeply seen and cherished. You may not know all that this day holds, but the one who calls you forward holds you. Trust that the path is open, step by step, because I walk it with you. Turn your face toward me, little one. Let me steady your steps, fill your spirit, and show you that you are never alone. You are precious to me, more deeply cherished than you can fathom. When you walk beneath the weight of doubt or sorrow, I am not distant. I am beside you. Compassion defines how I see you. Your pain moves my heart. Your longing for comfort. I know the world feels chaotic. Still, I invite you to speak your questions. I'm not threatened by your doubts or your honest anger. I made your heart capable of expressing the whole range of human emotion, and I listen for your voice. In your struggles, turn to me as a child turns instinctively to a parent. I will not push you away. When you face disappointment or betrayal, know that I see everything that has wounded you. My justice is never far, yet my mercy moves toward you at every moment. Let forgiveness take root within you, not to excuse what has harmed you, but to unburden your heart so you may grow. Wrath and resentment are heavy chains. I offer you freedom. Where others have failed to love you, my love stands steadfast. Your missteps and regrets, the mistakes you wish you could undo, bring them to me. In your weakness is space for my strength to shine. Surrender does not mean defeat. It means accepting that you do not walk alone. Let redemption be your hope, not only for your own life, but as something you offer to others. My forgiveness and compassion are not resources you must ration. They overflow for you and through you. I call you to love, because love is the pulse of my being. The smallest act of kindness echoes much further than you imagine, for I am present in every selfless gesture. When you reach past your own fear to comfort another, you touch the very heart of my desire. Loving your neighbor is not merely a command. It is the deepest form of sharing my own nature. Even when love asks much of you, I do not leave you unaided. Do not measure your value by the opinions of others or by the standards set by a hurried world. I see you as you truly are, unique, irreplaceable, made with care beyond comprehension. Let that assurance quiet the inner voices that prey on your weakness. Your worth is not earned. I have declared it over you from the start. Even in moments of failure, my delight in you remains steadfast. You are not defined by what you achieve, nor diminished by where you fall short. When you lift your eyes from worries and listen for my direction, I respond. My guidance is not always obvious, but I am never absent. Trust that I hold a purpose for your days, even if you do not understand each turn. I can transform seeming detours into growth, and heartbreak into wisdom. My plans may not always align with your timelines, but I work continually for your ultimate good. Take comfort in knowing that your life is never out of my sight. Lean into my faithfulness. When your own strength falters, when anxiety clouds your mind or grief makes it hard to breathe, call out. I lean in to hold you when the world feels unkind. Prayer is not a ritual, but a conversation where you can pour out your heart, sure that I hear and cherish every word. Come as you are, with pain, joy, or confusion, and I will meet you there. Consider the courage it takes to hope. I honor every ounce of courage you expend in opening your heart again. Faith grows in unexpected places, sometimes watered by tears more than by certainty. I am as close to you in your questioning as in your celebration. Remember, too, that you are part of something greater. In loving me and loving others, you shape the world with hope. Your gifts and talents are signposts of my delight. You need not compare your journey to another's. You do not lack anything essential. I have already given you everything needed to become who you are called to be. Let the assurance of my love anchor you. I have set my heart upon you. When you struggle to believe this, return to me with honesty. I gather you into my embrace, not because you have done enough, but simply because you belong to me. In the quiet moments and in the chaos, I am here. I will never let you go. I see every longing, every hidden ache you carry. Nothing is concealed from me. When you feel alone in these silent chambers of your heart, know that you remain fully seen and understood. My gaze is never harsh. I search you as someone who never wearies of loving. Consider how often you strive to earn your place, hoping that merit will guarantee belonging. Hear me. Your worth is not measured by any accomplishment. I cherish you not for what you produce, but for who you are. My beloved, my handiwork. I called you into being because I delighted to. Nothing can sever you from my favor. Every day my grace is renewed, not out of obligation, but because it is my joy to give. Even in the messiest moments, when discouragement overshadows hope, my faithfulness stands steadfast. I am not moved by your inconsistencies. My love endures where yours falters. You have wondered if your prayers reach me. Even before you utter a syllable, I receive what your spirit aches to express. I hold every tear as precious, every sigh as a conversation. When your pain grows too great for words, rest in the quiet confidence that I am present, listening, attending, acting in ways you may not see yet.